I'm not a lawyer, but there is a brand new Diddy lawsuit. And this one, y'all.
Oh my God, y'all, what is going on? Young Miami and Stevie J have been named in a new Diddy lawsuit from a former male employee. Legal documents obtained by TMZ. Rodney Jones, a former producer and videographer for the mogul, claims that he was repeatedly essayed by Diddy and was subjected to unwanted advances by associates of Diddy at his direction.
At a time, 16 hours, 24 hours a day, sometimes, you know, Diddy will request certain works to be done and tell us don't go to sleep until it's done, and the truth is we'll be up for Diddy.
In 2024, Diddy faced a fresh wave of lawsuits disrupting his quiet. Producer Rodney Jones, hitman Little Rod, accused Diddy of inappropriate acts, drugging, threats, and misconduct. The saga also entangled rapper Young Miami. Jones expanded his legal targets, suing Diddy's chief of staff, Christina Coram, and even Universal Music Group and Town Records executives, alleging they ignored Diddy's behavior during the production of the Love album. Jones described a year living with Diddy, enduring unwelcome advances and being compelled to work in Diddy's bathroom as he showered naked. The lawsuit revealed a distressing narrative of coercion and groping, with allegations of orchestrated gatherings for Diddy's pleasure, involving Stevie J and Justin Combs. Jones claimed to possess evidence, including footage of Diddy preparing drinks possibly spiked. This unfolding legal drama reignited public interest, signaling a new chapter in Diddy's ongoing controversies. Juvenile females at his events and there's the whole controversy surrounding Diddy's behavior with underage girls on his yacht and his alleged involvement in house parties with Meek Mill and Chris Brown. Get this, it's being said that one of the rappers was from Philadelphia, implying that Meek Mill was present, and the R&B singer had a past with a billionaire who was allegedly criticizing Chris Brown. Imagine waking up in bed beside Diddy's child and 2 escorts, not knowing what the hell happened, and Rodney dropping some bombshells about Diddy directly accusing him of trying to get it on with him by drugging him up and leaving him butt naked and days ago. That's some next-level chaos right there, the main parts in his tweet saying a criminal enterprise where they are all feeding towards this one individual's depravity. Everyone seemed to know and go out and facilitate what Diddy Combs wanted. They call his chief of staff, the Ghislaine Maxwell, to P. Diddy's Jeffrey Epstein, saying that this was a total sexual enterprise to feed into his desires. The lawsuit alleges that Diddy was grooming other men to have sex with men, allegations that Sean Combs and his son were involved in a shooting, and that he was told to help cover it up. He was grooming to engage in intercourse with another man. We have these serious trafficking allegations that they were eliciting underage sex workers, bringing them across state lines, and RICO racketeering allegations that relates to drug use and solicitation of sex workers. People need to remember that Diddy was seen colluding with Rachel Chandler, one of Epstein's trafficking puppets in the modeling industry. Not only this, but Diddy was visiting islands very close to Epstein's. The lawsuit is also suggesting that other rappers around Diddy that people know very well consort with underage women. How deep was Diddy in all of this? And you have to ask yourself, why is it that the protection around him is rapidly disappearing? The truth is coming out one way or another. The masses will wake up to this evil. It's inevitable. Rodney is confronting Diddy over music rights issues stemming from their collaboration on the Love album. Despite Rodney's exhaustive efforts as a producer and writer, he's facing unfair treatment when it comes to royalties. This injustice has prompted Rodney to take action against Diddy, despite the daunting challenge of going up against a powerful figure like him. Rodney's fight is not just about his own rights, but also represents a broader struggle for all creatives allegedly exploited by Diddy. To finance his legal battle, Rodney has launched a GoFundMe campaign to cover legal fees that could exceed $50,000. His negotiations with Diddy have been fraught with challenges, including tactics aimed at draining Rodney's resources and coercing him into unfavorable settlements. In a bold move, Rodney has released a revealing video exposing Diddy and his associates' alleged scheming to seize Rodney's music rights. This video serves as evidence of the exploitation Rodney and others have faced. Rodney's determination to seek justice underscores the uphill battle faced by independent artists against industry giants. His plea for support emphasizes the importance of standing up for one's creative rights, regardless of financial constraints. Through his campaign, Rodney aims not only to rectify his own situation, but to spark a broader conversation about fairness and accountability in the music industry. He welcomes any contribution, no matter how small, in support of his cause and that of other struggling artists.
Trying to accomplish that. I've tried to get my business straight with them on this album, but the truth is they're not playing fair. They hit me on below the belt on so many situations. Just dealing with this. The contract that they gave me and the offer that they gave me was just disgusting. The producer fee, pennies, and on top of that, these guys are trying to steal my publishing. I can't go for that, so I'm fighting back. He's a fighter, but I'm going to put in this fight. I got to do it for myself, my rights, and most importantly, my kids. Taking my publishing or stealing it, I'm not going to let that happen. Not going to let that happen.
Rodney's feud with Diddy has escalated beyond royalties and publishing rights. Now he's making serious allegations. Some speculate he's trying to cash in by playing dirty. Young Miami has been pulled into this mess too. Rodney is throwing shade her way, accusing her of involving her cousin in questionable dealings with Diddy. There are talks of reckless behavior and sketchy business. It seems she even tried to involve Rodney, but he wisely distanced himself from the situation. The document said Mr. Combs was intoxicated and offered to Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones rejected him and proceeded to walk to the restroom. While using the restroom, young Miami's cousin burst into the bathroom and began groping Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones believes that Mr. Combs sent her in there to actually assault Mr. Jones. As she entered the bathroom, she dropped to her knees and began performing on Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones exposed her, pushed her away, and exited the bathroom. The documents continue. Young Miami's cousin did not accept Mr. Jones' rejection. As she proceeded to follow Mr. Jones out of the bathroom, she started undressing and attempted to straddle him and have sex with him in the presence of Mr. Combs and his staff. Once again, Mr. Jones pushed her off. Miami and Diddy's relationship, which became official in June 2021, has been a captivating saga filled with highs and lows. They shared their romance publicly on Miami's podcast, revealing their jet-setting lifestyle and mutual happiness. Miami characterized their dynamic as single but together when together, emphasizing an open relationship vibe. Their journey has been marked by Instagram-worthy moments and public appearances, such as Miami supporting Diddy at the BET Awards. Despite Diddy's declarations of unprecedented love from Miami, fame hasn't shielded them from drama. Rumors of a breakup and speculation about Diddy's other involvements created media buzz, prompting Miami to confront gossip head-on. However, not all rumors have been favorable. Miami has faced allegations of being Diddy's version of a procurer, involving herself in disputes with Diddy's associates and publicly criticizing others in his circle. Meanwhile, accusations about Diddy's behavior have emerged, including claims of dangerous gun displays and involvement in past incidents. Allegations involving Diddy's son, Justin, have also surfaced, with his mother expressing concerns about their relationship. Moreover, the narrative extends beyond personal dramas. Rodney, a figure in this narrative, has accused Cuba Gooding Jr. of inappropriate behavior during a gathering on Diddy's yacht. These complex dynamics reflect a mix of fame, ambition, and interpersonal struggles in the world of celebrities. In summary, Miami and Diddy's relationship showcases a blend of glamour and turbulence, amplified by public scrutiny and ongoing controversies within their social and professional circles. Another photo supposedly depicts Diddy and Cuba Gooding Jr. conversing on Mr. Combs' yacht, where Combs allegedly had authority over Gooding and failed to intervene when Gooding assaulted Mr. Jones. This isn't the first legal issue for Gooding Jr., who faces multiple lawsuits over alleged sexual misconduct. Rodney is now pursuing a $30 million lawsuit, but Diddy's legal team vehemently denies these allegations and is prepared for a court battle. Rodney claims to possess extensive audio and video evidence incriminating Diddy, though the challenge remains whether this evidence will substantiate his accusations against powerful figures like Diddy and Universal Music Group. Rodney's lawsuit also implicates others. He accuses Diddy of boasting about relationships with Stevie J, a rapper linked to Nicki Minaj, and an R&B singer who performed at the Super Bowl and had a residency in Vegas. While names are redacted, hints suggest involvement by Meek Mill and Usher, albeit indirectly. The lawsuit points fingers at Young Miami's cousin for allegedly assaulting Rodney. Meanwhile, DJ Academics criticizes Young Miami for her involvement, claiming she instigated trouble for Diddy by speaking out. The situation underscores a complex legal battle, with Rodney determined to assert his truth against influential individuals. The lawsuit's assertions against Diddy and others hint at scandalous connections, but whether Rodney's evidence will substantiate these claims remains uncertain in this high-stakes legal drama. It's Young Miami fault. Diddy is back in the news. I told her to stew, and she wouldn't stop now. Look at making claims versus Diddy. A Young Miami 35 stay in a top place and stuff. You're getting your sugar Diddy into too many problems. A young woman from Miami is embroiled in a lawsuit alleging her cousin made advances on the plaintiff while Diddy observed. Media personalities criticize her involvement, comparing her to Ghislaine Maxwell. They link her and Diddy to Epstein's scandal. Meanwhile, Diddy faces harassment accusations from producer Lil Rod, which he vehemently denies. Diddy's legal team counters, branding Lil Rod a liar seeking money and vowing to take strong action against such claims. Lil Rod is nothing more than a liar who filed a $30 million lawsuit shamelessly looking for an undeserved payday. Holly said his reckless name-dropping about events that are pure fiction and simply did not happen is nothing more than a transparent attempt to garner headlines. We have overwhelming, indisputable proof that his claims are complete lies. Our attempts to share this proof with Mr. Jones's attorney, Tyrone Blackburn, have been ignored as Mr. Blackburn refuses to return our calls. We will address these outlandish allegations in court and take all appropriate action against those who make them. Diddy has faced similar accusations in the past, notably with his ex Cassie, but the current storm of allegations has him fiercely defending himself. 4 separate lawsuits have been filed against him, alleging serious offenses like trafficking and assault, disrupting his music career and reputation. The impact has been profound, with colleagues and Cassie publicly confronting him. Joey alleges drugging and rape dating back to 1991, with accusations of recording without consent. Another accuser, Liza's, claims abuse by Diddy and Aaron Hall. A new lawsuit implicates Diddy's former label executive, Harv Pierre, in disturbing acts against a teenager. Pierre denies these claims, while Aaron Hall remains silent. In response to the lawsuits, Diddy took to Instagram to proclaim his innocence, ready to defend his name and legacy. However, this pattern isn't new. Insiders like Kirk Bice, a longtime associate, have a history of violence, particularly against women. The music industry is reckoning with these allegations. Notable figures like La Reid, Neil Paul, and Steven Tyler are linked to the unfolding saga, signaling a broader awakening within the industry. Amidst this turmoil, the hip-hop community faces a critical moment to confront these issues. Despite the cultural value of uplifting one another, turning a blind eye to darkness is no longer acceptable. As allegations against Diddy accumulate, voices are rising to expose the truth about his character, demanding accountability where it's due. Someone said it's about time the males spoke up and sue. It's been an open secret Diddy has hurt young men too, and to hear about Justin being involved is sickening and sad. Puff is the most vile person at this point. I pray he gets all the punishment that he truly deserves. Diddy is facing serious trouble, and it seems inevitable that more lawsuits will follow soon. How much longer can he avoid legal consequences, and why hasn't he been imprisoned yet?